9 secrets which you are allowed to keep from your woman. These are secrets which you should never allow your woman to find out. 1, the number of women you have slept with. Now, there are some guys who will be like, let me tell this girl how many girls I've slept with, so that she'll start seeing me as a guy who has lots of experience with women. Now, this will definitely backfire, because number one, if you tell a girl that you slept with many girls, she's going to start seeing you as a womanizer, and that could make her lose trust in you. Then if you tell a girl that you basically have not slept with any girl in a long time, she starts seeing you as a guy without experience, or as a guy who doesn't really get much girls, which is very bad for the perspective you want a girl to have of you. The number 2 secret which you should keep away from your woman is how great your ex was. See, the truth is, nobody likes being compared with someone's ex. Even if she asks about your ex, just tell her enough to make her lose interest in asking further questions about her. Women could actually ask you this question, but it's a trap. They simply want to know if your ex is better than them. And if eventually she's better than them, it could cause problems in your relationship. So it's best to avoid such topic. The third secret which you should keep away from your partner is your family issues. You should not be telling a girl you met recently about the problems you've been having in your family, or your family problems, or your family weaknesses, and all those stuff. Don't forget, you met this girl newly. And what if at the end of the day, two of you break up, and then she ends up using this family secrets to throw that against you? It makes no sense. Wait until you guys have dated for a long time, when that trust and that bond is there. Then you can tell her anything you want to tell her about your family. The next secret which you should keep away from your woman is how much you earn, especially at that beginning stage. See, we all know that there are some girls out there who basically wants a man that will help them, or that will help them level up financially. These girls are not looking for love. They're basically looking for a guy that will help them financially. So at that beginning stage, you should not tell a girl how much you earn. You should at that beginning stage watch her and know if she's the kind of girl you want for the long term. Then if you find out that this girl is the kind of person you would like to marry, then you can go ahead to tell her about your finances. But at that beginning stage, it's best to avoid telling her anything concerning how much you earn in a month or in a year. One, it could make her to start seeing you as a guy who could change her life. Or two, if you eventually make less money than her, she'll start looking down on you. So it's just basically to avoid the topic of how much you earn. The next secret which you should always keep away from your partner, when I mean partner, I mean your girlfriend, is how hot her friend is. Just basically avoid this topic. Never tell a woman this. Even if she has a very, very hot friend, don't compliment that friend in her presence. Never do it, because it makes that woman to start start having inferiority complex, and it will definitely cause problems and misunderstandings in your relationship. So you just best you avoid it. The next secret which you are allowed to keep away from a girl or your girlfriend or your partner is your weaknesses. Don't forget, two of you started dating newly. What if you break up with her eventually and she ends up using your weaknesses against you? It happens. There are so many men who, when they divorced their wives, or when they broke up with their girlfriends and even their wives used all those their weaknesses which they revealed to their wives and girlfriend against him or against them. So be careful of the kind of women you reveal your weaknesses to, because it could backfire. Because at some point, two of you may not be in good terms, and she could use it against you. So it's best you avoid bringing up such topics, especially when you've not gotten to know this girl very well, when you've not gotten to know her temperament, and basically the kind of person she really is. The next secret which you are allowed to keep away from your girlfriend or from your partner is your fears. Telling a woman about your fears makes her to look down on you. How do I mean? Women come into the lives of men with one of the major basic needs, which is for that man to protect them. Now, if you're always telling a woman about your fears, about the things you're afraid of, she's going to lose that sense of protection which you are meant to be giving her. Because one of the basic needs women want from men is a man who can protect them. So always telling her about your fears, about the things you're afraid of, it makes her to lose that confidence in you that this guy will protect me if there's need to. So never tell a woman about your fears. It will make her to look down on you, and it's very unhealthy for a relationship to last long. The next secret which you're allowed to keep from your woman is your options. Telling a girl how many girls you have, or sometimes you be like, you know how many girls I have? You know how many girls want me? That is very, very negative for a relationship to work. Because when you start telling a girl, you know how many girls want me? Do you know how many girls are in my DM? It makes her to start building her own option. Because in her mind, she'll be like, this guy that is telling me how many girls that want him, probably very soon he'll break up with me. So it's best I start building my own options. And before you know it, it causes problem in that relationship. The next secret which you're allowed to keep from your woman is your life goals. There are some guys who basically love telling people their ambitions, their goals in life. Now, this is good, but it's very bad too. In fact, it's best you don't even tell anyone your goals or your life ambition, because if you tell people about your goals or your plans for the future, it makes you less likely to accomplish those goals. Because by telling people, this is what I want to achieve, these are my plans, it gives you that sense of satisfaction, which makes you more complacent towards achieving those goals. And women don't even like guys who always talk about their goals. Women prefer action takers. Don't tell your woman about your goals. Basically, work on it and let her see the results. Don't go around telling her your goals, your goals, your goals. No, be an action taker. Be a doer, not a talker. Women prefer this kind of guys compared to guys who are always talking about your goals. The first secret which you are allowed to keep from your woman is what the negative things which your family members and friends think of her. For example, your mom doesn't like the girl, and you can't tell the girl, my mom doesn't like you. It makes that relationship most likely not to work. Because if a girl notices that your family doesn't like her, your friends doesn't like her, she's going to become less invested in that relationship. And before you know it, that relationship will crash. Because she'll see that nobody likes me, this person doesn't like me, his family doesn't like me, his friends doesn't like me. So it basically makes her less interested in that relationship. A girl is much more better off knowing that your family likes her and your friends like her. It makes her more interested in making sure that relationship actually works.